me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Peaches and pears.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Come and taste my peaches. They're sweet as milk.
I'll take them, darling.
Let us through.
Have you got a trader's pass? No? Then fuck off.
Remember when half the people come in?
Go and bother someone else, will you? I've got my trader's pass and I'll be leaving as soon as I'm able. If I stay here much longer, I'll end up no better off.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different then.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Juicy pears.
Caravan stops next to the check.
Without a crystal.
Did you hear about the Empire's Black Shields? Apparently they've been going around Imperial lands stringing up bearers.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good.
It's me trader's pass. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flip.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Here. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child.
I know where. I've got a pal in Bock lad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm going to check the rest of my stuff, make sure...
All right.
Go to the Crimson Caravans and ask for...
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El! He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Boklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes, and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners. And yet, none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots's pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all. And 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Where that, I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Show them your trader's pass.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life...
Fish for sale! Can I interest you?
She's asked me to help her.
Is that so? For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway. They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Come and taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
Excuse me.
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you?
Sorry. I'll leave.
Just leave me alone.
Do you...
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
I picked a hole in my pocket once. Is that bad?
It's next to the checkpoint. Show them your trader's pass.
Finest earthenware from the precinct. Please, all but unbreakable.
Tight-fisted swines. Put your prices up.
Come taste my peaches.
Remember when half
The Empire's your enemy. Not us.
I'll take the large one. Did you hear about the Empire's black shields? Apparently they've been going around Imperial lands stringing up bearers.
What a waste!
Did you hear about the Empire's black shields? Apparently they've been going around Imperial lands stringing up bearers.
Best of luck finding the culprits.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
What do you want? It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We've heard that some very bad people are making... We need to know who's behind it, so we...
I don't know much about it, really. He said he got a job.
Sounds...
We need to...
Do you know where you're...
He's usually by the tent.
Thank you.
Come on, come on!
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap. Porter for hire. Best service.
That's that, then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep...
That big fat donkey was easy pickings.
He wouldn't have noticed if we robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these.
Shit! We're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hansa. Jill, you watch these two.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do. Did you see a boy run past?
There was a boy ran back there towards the...
Thank you.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hansa. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me a good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
You found him, then?
Jill.
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. Like, whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo.
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Botlad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further harm. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Where is it?
So?
What else? We find the cast stone, you get your trader's pass back.
All right then.
All right then. Hansa, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told her.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which?
Back down the road towards Lateney's Cleft.
To Lateney's Cleft, then?
Laney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
It looked like they were about to turn into Laney's Cleft. This.
Damn bandits. You'll regret coming here.
Faster! This one. This one.
This one has a little more life left in it. All right then. Let's try. like to sleep with you.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Ah, my favorite pupil.
How may I help you today? Thus ends today's lesson.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
Thank you, Clive.
The nobleman who visited.
My knowledge is yours. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you. You wish to study the tomes?
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
And nasty. Let me, my lord. You won't regret it.
That's that then.
There are no crystals here.
Come on.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own.
I doubt these were the ringleaders, but at least we know we're on the right track.
We got company! That's the lot.
Go for it! 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 Go for it
This way!
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Not a...
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones.
It will be a shame when they chop them off.
Scum.
The leaders of the castes.
They don't deserve any mercy.
I wasn't planning on showing them.
We're ready when you are.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck! It's that guard from Falkland! Kill him! Kill them all! Kill!
Get him! Go for it! Over here! Go for it! Over here! Attack! Another one down.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Ah, Clive. How...
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theod, and their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Speaking of whom...
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive.
I will.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the good. Can I count on your help in sorting?
Of course. I expect you'll soon be on your way, then. Would it now? Cid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving, be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation, and who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive.
What is it?
Elle has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a... Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan. But if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course.
We'll try the caravan. Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Is something the matter? Why, I am what you see. It can be a risky business. This being a border town, or at least, it... Don't worry about Hansa and the others. Best of luck, Cid.
Clive. And I wouldn't have it any other way. All the better. Fools, the lot of them. Criminals and cowards. So thank you. Farewell, then.
If I knew arrival,
Now I just need to see about getting the work.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for you. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those...
What exactly are you celebrating?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. Gotan Rouge is the...
So I've heard.
Oh. A gentleman who might sympathize of mine. Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine?
Sounds simple.
So you won't need to go far. There's Aldrich, free of the finest fellows, and stop by again when you let...
I'll be right back.
Let me carry your goods.
Pardon me, but would you have... That well-notched steel and impressive physique, might you be convinced to offer me the use of those form...
How exactly do you...
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, And I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells, or that should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but part well, or you...
My arms are...
Wonderful!
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road. Quickly!
Wait. I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Porter for hire. The best service at the best price. Others will carry off your fortune.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise.
Perhaps.
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves. And despite the many pains I've taken, I was griping up now. Joseph's a sellsword.
Any idea where his...
The old Zemeckis Road? Joseph's lived a hard life.
I can't imagine there are...
That's that then.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
What do you want?
Just information.
Now you mention it.
Which way did he go?
I buggered off down the road.
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin if you know what's good for you.
Are you hurt?
Happily not. Good. More important. Colossal vessels. Dashed airships, we call them. With very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible. What a tantalizing mystery, no doubt. But merely one of countless enigmas. Come, good sir.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
Ready, girl?
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing those ones. Over
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them.
Shush, now.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you. Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here? I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me. Let's get this up.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph?
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves.
I take it things are...
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or... Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury. The others, they huddled around that food. Ready. They stole because it was that or starvation. No.
So you spared them? And earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren land. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boklad.
I'm impressed.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I'd always thought of goblins as mindless savages. But if I'm honest, I like them better than half the men I've served with.
Come on. Run like the wind. Not again. All right then. Who's first? This one. You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not when such majesty stretches out before us. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods. Alas, the full truth of the matter is that we must not dwell upon such things. Onward!
Ready, go? still in one...
It would seem so. And though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to him, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment? Alas, all is mere speculation.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course.
Glad to help, but...
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late, and so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine.
And so, and here, you're... Truly, knowledge is a gift, all the great...
Joseph's fine. He certainly knows his business.
A good man to have around. Thank you for putting... No doubt Joseph had quite the adventure. I look forward to hearing the details when he gets back.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion post-haste.
I've been asked to find Aldrich.
That's me right enough.
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a copy of Gotown 66 with your name on it.
If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sanbrec.
From the Empire to Boklad. He must be...
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Peaches and pears. Beets and beef.
Come on, come on!
Caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Are you Milan?
That's me.
The innkeeper's just had a special... He thought you might like to join him for a cup.
He knows me only too well.
Wine and ham to spare. Boklad clearly isn't suffering, then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. We get meat from Sanbrec, herbs from Rosaria. My old man knew what he was about when he said... Anyway, thanks for the good news.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
The Empire's your enemy, not us.
I'm looking for Bolek.
Well, you found him.
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about...
You must be a busy man.
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to stem the flow. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but we've got our own... Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and force their way through. And when they do, well, things can get nasty. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Hold on. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare him.
rivals had brought.
I spoke to your friend. That's fantastic news. It's been a while since, and the way I see it... How so? Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without oat, and then there's Milan. Those three are the backbone of... and without the market. Everyone needs... Right.
I hear you.
A bottle between the four of us, mate.
Here they are! The woes of the world may be monstrous and many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
Crack the crystal too?
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Peaches and pears.
Come on, come on!
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Show them your trader's path.